Whenever you're ready.
We've all read that, well, I know most of us have read the book Hollowing Out the Middle, and how it explains what's happening to small towns all across America, how educators, city officials, and pretty much any authority figure to a student is pushing along what they call achievers and kind of neglecting what they term as stayers. So what I've come up with is a little idea how to stop that from happening here in our community. The idea would be an Ivy Tech daycare. This would be a unique and special daycare because it's in college campus. And what I would see, what my vision of the daycare would be, students attending classes for early education or social work type fields would have hours scheduled to work in this daycare to not only give the kids in the daycare a head start, but to also relieve some of the pressure on us parents that might have scheduling issues sometimes, and maybe a little extra grant money. So here's this guy, he wants to learn. So do these guys. And early education is very important. The convenience to the students, to us, would be great. Excitement in the daycare, I think, would draw students to Ivy Tech that are interested in early education. And it could also end up being a little bit of extra income for the college. You know, they might get something out of it too. Early education, I think, is the most important thing we can do for the kids to remedy this hollowing out the middle issue. However, the students, the ones working in this daycare, the students that attended here at Ivy Tech, they should be aware of the issue raised in hollowing out the middle and design a curriculum to combat the willingness to help the achiever over the stayer. Being able to drop your kids off here at the Ivy Tech campus would also benefit a great deal. I've missed class a few times because of scheduling issues. I would have liked to just bring them into class, that'd be fun, but this speech would have been perfect for it. Have them run around fighting over here, it would be great. The experience the students, the Ivy Tech students, would gain working in such a daycare environment would go a long way on resumes, or just to get some hands-on experience dealing with children in a classroom environment. And these students, these Ivy Tech students, getting their training here at the Warsaw Ivy Tech daycare might build a rapport with the students, and as they leave the daycare and the students leave the college, they might find each other in the elementary school or middle school or somewhere where they can continue the curriculum they started at Ivy Tech and nurture all students instead of just the ones showing the talent early or the talent that's being cultivated nowadays, which is mostly math and things to help the corporate world, really. The extra income Ivy Tech could could generate might not really be a concern to Ivy Tech. So I came up with this petition. We'll pass this petition around. And I hope this, you don't have to sign it right away. Maybe I don't persuade you that daycare would benefit the community, Ivy Tech, and the students attending Ivy Tech. I forgot about the slides. Here we go. This mother here, she's struggling in her classes too. She has her kids back there. They look pretty well behaved, but they probably need fed or something always going on. Here, she's doing how I used to do it. Get the kids on the computer and put the other one in the high chair. And classroom sizes, classrooms here at Ivy Tech, I don't think would be an issue. We have a lot of empty classes. As I walk through the building, I see classes empty. I don't know the scheduling, and I'm sure something could be worked out to use these empty rooms when no one else is using them. Uh-oh. These kids obviously don't want to go to school. And I'm not too sure why. I think once they seen how much of a benefit an early education program at a college campus would benefit them, I'm sure they would change their mind. So what the hollering out the middle described how educators are passing talented students on while, actually cultivating the talented students while neglecting or pushing aside the students that don't show the same talent or different talents. And with the Ivy Tech Daycare, or any kind of daycare, community colleges in general would be great places to have daycares, not only for the students that attend those colleges, but also for the kids that, might, because of income, lower income reasons, might go to a daycare that's not really set up for success, more of a babysitter type of thing. The Ivy Tech Daycare, the vision I have, is one of not strict, but more defined path. Get these kids ready for kindergarten, help them out, the middle school, high school age students. Give them a place to come to, somebody to talk to, help them with homework. Parents are busy with their own school. Take a second and sign the petition, and if you have any questions, you can get a hold of me after class. Thank you.